everybody, welcome to the weekend video with me, the Red Island Shaver. So, I'm going to jump right into it. Hopefully a quick video today, going to try a bit of a different format. I'll do the first couple passes on screen. I'll jump off screen for the third pass and then come back for the post. So, as per the Outside the Den in the midweek, Wild West shaving aces and eights. And I would be remiss to say, Russell, this shave is for you. I'm not 100% sure if you can see this video or not. For those of you that don't know, part of my subscriber list, Russell Barton, the proprietor and owner of West Coast Shaving, suffered a heart attack yesterday, I do believe. From what I've heard, he's doing good. He got a stent put in, so he's on the mend. So the shave is for you, brother. The brush is going to be the Psychedelic Funk by Coyote Cuts. Small little 2-ounce puck of soap. This is how Russell packages the soap. I do have a smaller brush. I have a little 20 mil synthetic, but I'm going to try it with an average run-of-the-mill brush, because I know a lot of people probably don't have smaller brushes in the den, so I don't really foresee it being too much of a problem. I think it'll load just fine. Any overflow, we'll just scrape off the sides, put it right on the face. I'm a face latherer anyway. I guess you could scrape some out and put it into a bowl and bowl lather it from there. Since I'm a face latherer, going to load the way I always load it. So yeah, kind of shocked to hear the news about Russell there. And I don't want to make this video about me. This video is going to be about Russell. But I would just like to point out that I did go through the same thing. I had the same procedure done. And Russell, if you do see this, or anybody that may be concerned, generally after you receive a stent, this is looking pretty good. Generally after you receive a stent, you are healthier after they are done than you were before. So getting a stent, while it may seem scary and a lot of information to take in and all that stuff, it's a good thing. So I just finished up actually a 12-week cardiac rehab program here where I live, where you learn everything about the heart and heart diseases, treatments, medications, lifestyle changes, and we'll go right into face lathering this. So lifestyle changes, all of that stuff, and you really do learn a lot. And one of the fun facts that we learned was from the time you were born, you start producing plaque in your arteries. And it just builds and builds and builds. Most people generally go through life with 50, 60, 70% blockages. Not even know it. Live a full life. And most people, in the specific age group, are have those blockages. It's only when it gets to be 100% that it's a bad deal. But that being said, once they go in there and put that stent in, what it does is it opens up that artery again, and it keeps it from blocking again. So like I said, that is a good thing, especially if you only have one blockage and the rest of everything else looks good. And then basically, once you get that fixed, it's like you have a brand new artery, and you kind of start off right from ground zero, from when you were born. So we'll keep you in our prayers, Russell, as you recover. I know this isn't going to keep a good man like you down for long, and you'll be back on your feet before you know it. You might have to make a few lifestyle changes, but diet and exercise, but to be honest, the vast majority of us could probably stand to make some changes in the diet and the exercise, right? Recommended in Canada, I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but in Canada, you're recommended to get at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week. And so basically moderate just means you're kind of huffing and puffing, you're sweating a bit, and you can still talk while you're working out. So you don't have to be out of breath, you don't have to be gasping for air, you just have to get a little bit of a sweat on. And that's all you need. You do that, and try and eat decent, you can reduce your chances of heart attack by like 50% or something crazy like that. So that's enough about that stuff. Just hopefully to reassure myself as well as other people maybe watching. Russell's in good hands, and I'm confident he will be just fine. And as you can see as I'm talking, this soap is lathering up quite well. I did not really have any difficulty loading it out of that little tub. I was able to get a good load on it. So, as I'm sure most of you do anyway, that have been using Russell soaps for quite a while. I just didn't even know I had this one, and I've been looking at some of his scents too and trying to decide what I was gonna buy. I'm gonna try a few different artisans, and Russell was one of the ones on my list for sure. I just got to get through some soap first because I just have way too much and I can't justify buying any more at this time. My wife won't let me, so. And we have a joint bank account and I can't hide it. Damn it. So that's that. Brush is chock full of nice creamy lather. This lather is really good. I don't want to hydrate it anymore because I think that is perfectly sufficient. Quickly got to the consistency that I wanted. And we're ready to go. And 7 minutes of yakking. Alright. Razor for today is going to be my Booker by Randy at First Canadian. Haven't used this in a while. Haven't really used a straight in a while. I haven't really shaved much in a while actually. I've been really lazy lately. And away we go. Been finding it hard to do the stretch. I tore my rotator cuff somehow. Or not my rotator cuff, but I tore a ligament in my arm and I can barely get it over my head to do the stretch. So always something. Beautiful. Great scent on this soap too. It is lavender, bourbon, and vanilla. Very, very nice. Very slick soap. So I try to get that stuff at the back of the neck there. Yeah, very, very slick soap. Great residual slickness there on the rinse off. Scent strength is about a 5.5, so it's nice and strong. It's not overpowering, but it's not weak. Very, very nice. A lot of you guys that have used Wild West shaving products before, well, this isn't new information. You already knew this. But yeah, I would definitely rank this in my top tier of soaps. Because I don't come out and say, oh yeah, you know, soap XYZ is the best. This is the best stuff ever. I kind of have my own personal ranking system, and top tier is, well, it's top tier, right? Anything I put in that category is, you know, the best performers for me. So far, on the first pass, this is in the top tier category. We'll see if that continues through the whole shave. And this razor is stupid sharp too. I don't use this one as much as the other ones, so this still pretty much has a brand new edge on it. Very good. Very good. All right, so I'm going to do the third pass off camera, and then I will come back for the post-shave and the final thoughts. We'll see you in a bit. All right, and we are back. So third pass is done. The cleanup is done. All in all, a great shave. And the only reason I'm skipping the third pass on video now is just to cut down on the time a little bit. Plus, that's the pass that's the hardest for me. And I feel like if I'm on camera, I'm trying to rush right through it. If I can do it off camera, then I can take my time and just really get those trouble areas. And not worry about cutting myself. So that's that. So, an extra little treat today. Go with the Witch Hazel because I haven't used this in a while. Not that I need it. That was an incredibly smooth shave. All sorts of protection and glide. And I can easily make the determination that yes, Wild West shaving is a top tier product in my opinion. Anyway, at least for my personal skin type and my style, or whatever you want to call it, top-notch stuff. Great, great, great stuff. Definitely be looking at adding maybe a couple different flavors of that to the den. So, balm is going to be kind of my go-to, as you guys know, for kind of sweeter scents. If I don't have a matching splash or a balm, it's going to be Soapy Bathman Amaretto on the Rocks. This is fairly sweet. It's going to pair nicely with the soap. There's actually a fairly good residual scent left on the skin after that, even underneath the lemon witch hazel. So, soap definitely has some legs. I'm pretty sure there's vanilla or something very similar to vanilla in amaretto, so I think they're gonna play nice together. Very nice. So that's the shave for today. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Russ, we are all thinking about you. I know you're going to be back on your feet before you know it and before we know it. And we'll see you back up and running around and in the groups and doing your thing. So we're going to keep a watch out for you. And so once again, prayers for a speedy recovery. And on another note, thanks everybody. When we talked about the other channel, the fishing, it will be going ahead based on the feedback I've gotten. Just waiting on my kid to do a bit of cover art, and then I don't know, probably in a couple weeks I'll post a link, and then probably get a video done up. I'm gonna switch out my setup for this year for fishing, so I will probably do a video on that just to get the ball rolling. And I'll probably hold off in a couple weeks because fishing season doesn't start till like the second week of April, so I don't want to go too long in between uploads. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And as always, have a great day and even better shave. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.